Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball. As this evening we bring you two posts that are close together, that is, Eau Claire Post 53 versus Marshfield Post 54. Joe Anderson here, joined by Bailey Miller on production. Marshfield with the 2-1 victory over on Alaska in the last hour on a single in the bottom of the seventh to drive in the winning run. 2-1, we were knotted up at 1. So Grant Loken will lead things off here for Eau Claire Post 53. And he hits a base hit to left field past Chase Robinson. So Loken will lead things off for Eau Claire with a base hit to start off this last game of the evening here on Zaleski Sports. Marshfield Post 54 has Blake Rabb on the pitching mound here. Matt Konechny catching, Caleb Schaefer at first, Nate Richardson at second, Emmett Konechny at short, Chase Robinson at third. The outfield of Aiden Cherney in left, Jacob Sadowska in center, Kane Tofar in right. Andrew Siraki, the DH for Post 54. And this is Tyler Iverson, the shortstop, batting here. Just underway from Southwood County Park in Wisconsin Rapids in this Legion tournament over the weekend. Hoping to get through this game without any worries of rain, but rain is in the forecast. Count is 1-1 to Tyler Iverson. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Overcast, no lights on yet, but no doubt will be on as this game goes on. Close play at first, safe, as Loken slid back in on the throw over by Rabb. And I did get the pronunciations right of Mr. Rabb, so I apologize for our Auburndale friends from the first game. I've always thought it was Rob, and it's Rabb. I did speak with Blake and did my mea culpa, and he said, yeah, it's fine, no worry. Everybody says it wrong, so. But I got to correct this time. 1-1 count to Iverson. Ground ball, third base foul. Eau Claire wearing the black jersey tops with the red numbers, letters, and trim, gray pants. And the Devils from Marshfield in the powder blue pinstripes with the navy blue numbers, letters, and trim, and the white pants. 1-2 the count to Iverson. Loken goes. And he's in underneath the tag. Slid under Robinson's tag, so a stolen base for Grant Loken. And that, friends, was a ServPro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro, like it never even happened. One away, runner at second base. Sawyer Stein, the batter. Rabb will check the runner at second and come to the plate. High for ball one. A Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Aid Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. That pitch called a strike. Count even at 1-1. Just underway here from Southwood County Park in Wisconsin Rapids between Eau Claire and Marshfield. Good snag by Matt Konechny behind the plate. Two and one to Sawyer Stein. Leo Lauscher on deck for Eau Claire. Fly ball is going to drop for a base hit to center field. They're going to send Loken, and Loken's going to score standing up. So an RBI single for Sawyer Stein, and it's 1-0 Eau Claire. Lauscher the batter. Leo playing third base. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time. Find your next employer at expresspros.com. Pitch high for a ball. Pretty good lead for Stein at first. The pitch. Fly ball, right center field. It's going to be over the head of Tofar. It's going to go against the fence. They're going to send Stein. And Lauscher's going to have a stand-up triple RBI. So 2 runs come in here in the top of the first inning. Long fly ball over the heads of Tofar and Sadowska, hit up against the wall. They are playing fairly deep, and now the DH, Caden Russo, batting. 5th batter of the inning, 1 out, 2 in. The pitch. Bounced in the turf. Matt Konechny will scoop it up. Hot start for Eau Claire, coached by Mark Faunus. And that gets past Konechny, a wild pitch, and that will score Lauscher, so it's 3-0. Good start for Eau Claire and not so hot for Marshfield. Russo with a 3-0 count. Here's a strike. And a walk. We'll put Russo at first and Trent Cornell the batter. Eau Claire off to a hot start here in the top of the first. Trent Cornell, number 6. Caden Russo at first, 1 out. Already 17 pitches for Blake Rabb. He starts him out with a strike. Another pitch low. Konechny's had some a lot of scooping out of the turf there on the last few pitches. Two and one to count to Trent Cornell with Caden Russo at first. Rabb checks the runner, comes set, and delivers the pitch high. Called a strike. 2-2. Throw back to first. Almost had him. Good throw by Rabb. Schaefer put the tag on, but Blues said just a little late. Fly balls, right center field. Tofar's going to track it down as Russo ends up at third. And that'll cause Coach Metz to come out and have a meeting of minds with the defense for Marshfield. While they chat, we can talk to you about our friends from Bakerville Sports Bar. Make plans for your next event at Bakerville Sports Bar on County B in Marshfield. It's the perfect spot for birthday parties and family and class reunions. It's a great spot for groups of any size. Bakerville Sports Bar wants to host your next event. Call them for available dates. Hey, does your roof need attention? Call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. Get a free estimate at Seamless Commercial Roofing of Marshfield. Coach Metz concludes the chat. Players go back to their spots. Runners at the corners with one out. 3 runs in so far for Eau Claire here in the top of the first.
Second baseman, Logan Hesselman.
And Logan Hesselman batting from the left side of the plate. And he hits one to left field, which is going to go foul. Oh, and 1 the count. Hesselman waits the pitch from Rab. Runner goes to second. Hit and run is on, and he hits it in the hole. And the 4th run of the inning comes in, so an RBI single for Logan Hesselman. Drives in Caden Russo with the 4th run here in the top of the first for Eau Claire. Cornell will advance to second as he was moving on the pitch. 8th batter of the inning, Kellen Smith. Infield fly rule in effect with runners at first and second with less than 2 out. The left fielder, the batter for Eau Claire. And pitch outside for a ball. Blake Rabb not off to a sharp start here in the top of the first for Marshfield. Fastball high for ball 2. 8th batter of the inning for Eau Claire, Carter Veith on deck for post 53. High fly ball, left field, back goes Cherney. Bye-bye ball. A 3-run home run for Kellen Smith over the left field fence. Wow. Cherney took 4 steps back, saw it go way over the fence. So 3 RBIs on that home run by Kellen Smith. Seven to nothing. Here in the top of the first, still 1 out. Base is empty. Rab starts Veith off with a strike. That called a strike. Oh, and 2 the count to Veith. The pitch fouled off. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Get the tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. 0-2 the count, the pitch. And that was a ServPro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro, like it never even happened. 2 outs now brings up the top of the order again in Grant Loken, who led things off with a base hit. Stole a base and scored the first run of the game.
Center fielder, Grant Loken.
At high for a ball. Hot bats for Eau Claire here in the first. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Count even at 1-1. I'm always amazed at young people how they can multitask. And I mean that in the positive way. Miss Bailey is doing an excellent job on production, and she's running the computer and replying to a text and doing it. I mean, I don't know how you do it. Whoa, a little chin music for Loken. I know when I took typing class in high school, I could type faster with 2 fingers and 1 thumb than I could with all 10 fingers. And a walk for Loken. Back on base again with 2 outs. Tyler Iverson, strikeout victim.
The shortstop, Tyler Iverson.
Both outs gotten by Blake Rabb have been strikeouts. 6 hits given up already by the right-hander. And Iverson ahead in the count 1-0. See how much longer Coach Metz will go with Blake Rabb. See if he can hopefully get out of the first inning. Ground ball through the hole at short into left field. And Loken's not going to slow down till he slides into third. So Loken at third, and Iverson took second on the play at third. So the post 53 really smoking the bats here. Hot bats for post 53 in Eau Claire. 7 hits here in the first inning and 7 runs. They're looking for more as Sawyer Stein with an RBI single. And he hits a high fly ball to center field. Back goes Sadowska over his head. And 2 more will come in. So a 2 RBI double for Sawyer Stein. And Coach Metz is going to... No, he's not. He was sauntering out, and then he turned around and went back to the dugout.
The third baseman, Leo Washer.
And the first inning continues. Ground ball up the middle. This is going to score another one. Lauscher's going to get an RBI. Play it home, safe. And Lauscher will end up at third after all of that. He had an RBI double that drove in Sawyer Stein. And it's 10-0 here, and we still have only 2 outs here in the top of the first. Eau Claire has come out just red hot with the bats. And Caden Russo will step in, the DH. Rabb's pitch, low and away, ball 1. Rabb, the windup and the delivery, and skips away from Konechny, and that's going to bring in Lauscher on the wild pitch. Base is empty now with 2 outs. Two-0 count to the DH for Eau Claire and Caden Russo. And Matt Konechny's going to readjust the shin guards. Rabb, the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 strikeouts for Rabb, but in between them, 11 runs have been scored. Low and away. 9 hits given up. He's walked 2. and struck him out. That was another Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serpro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro like it never even happened. 11 runs for Eau Claire here in the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the first, where you're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball. Head to the bottom of the first inning. Eau Claire came out with red-hot bats in the top of the first and scored 11 runs. Let's look at the defense for Post 53. Tommy Perkins, the pitcher. Carter Veith catching. Sawyer Stein at first. Logan Hesselman at second. Tyler Iverson, the shortstop. Leo Lauscher at third. Kellen Smith in left. Grant Loken in center. Trent Cornell in right. And the DH for Eau Claire is Caden Russo. And leading off for Marshfield will be Jacob Sadowska, followed by Emmett Konieczny and then Chase Robinson. And the left-handed hitting Sadowska takes ball 1. That pitch in the dirt. In the turf, that is. Sternweiss and Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield is now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Sternweiss and Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location. Sternweiss and Sons of Marshfield. Strike 2. Or 3-1, excuse me. Perkins pitch. Fly ball. And tracked down by Grant Loken. Turned on the Jets, got the catch for out number 1. Emmett Konieczny, the shortstop, will step in the bat.
The shortstop, Emmett Konieczny.
Marshfield in their powder blue tops with the navy blue numbers, letters, and trim. Powder blue with pinstripe, white pants. Hit out of play for strike 1. We're pretty safe here in this press box. I mean, the screen goes well above the roof, and Bailey still won't save me if one comes back. Another fly ball. Oh, yes! Snow cone catch for Grant Loken. Mr. Loken, 2 putouts in a row for Eau Claire. Pretty good defensive plays for the young man to start off the defense for Post 53. Now Chase Robinson with 2 outs. The batter, number 3 in the order. Perkins. High fly ball left field. Back goes Smith. And just gets it a couple of steps in front of the warning track for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the top of the second inning. All Eau Claire, 11-0. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S. Strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball. Joe Anderson here, joined by Bailey Miller. Hope you're enjoying this matchup. We head to the top of the second inning. Trent Cornell will lead things off for post 53. High fly ball. Going to stay in the infield. Emmett Konieczny says it's mine. And he makes the catch for the first out. Logan Hesselman, the batter now. RBI single and a run scored. Blake Rabb comes back out for his second inning of work. Struck out 3, walked 2, gave up 9 hits, 11 runs scored so far. Fly ball, left field, Cherney makes the catch for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Kellen Smith with the 3-run home run over the left field wall. In the first. Right down South Central Avenue for strike 1. Oh, in Rapids it's 8th Street South. That's the main drag. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Rabb shakes off Konieczny, gets what he wants. The windup in the pitch. Fly ball, left field. In comes Aiden Cherney to make the play for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Head to the bottom of the second inning. 11-0 Eau Claire. You're watching Legion Baseball and Zaleski Sports.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student athletes across central Wisconsin on your accomplishments both on and off the courts and fields. Your commitment to succeed is an example for all. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. We're here to support you. Bottom of the second inning. And Marshfield will bring up Nate Richardson, Caleb Schaefer, and Aiden Cherney. 4, 5, 6 batters in the lineup against Tommy Perkins. Quick inning for Perkins on the hill. 3 up, 3 down. Second baseman Richardson. High fly ball, center field. There's Loken. But called off. Trent Cornell says, I got this one in right field, and so he does. 1 up, 1 down. A lot of first pitch swings for Marshfield. Caleb Schaefer, the batter now. One away, bottom of the second. Perkins on that off-speed pitch, high for ball one. Works fast, throws strikes. Wanted that one, didn't get it. The pitch. I call the ball 2-1 now. 3-0 the count, that is. Gets that one over for a strike. 3-1 the count. And ball four. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives, one smile at a time. Call their Marshfield office to set up a free consultation today. Schaefer at first. Aiden Cherney, the batter. One out. Only 15 pitches so far for Tommy Perkins. Perkins will check the runner at first, come to the plate. Popped up, it's going to be out of play. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online at bigbeardown.com. Schaefer fakes a run to second and comes back. 2-1 the count to Cherney. The pitch. Ground ball. Lauscher will scoop it up out at 2, out at 1, and the double play gets Tommy Perkins out of the inning. 2 in the books. 11-0 Eau Claire. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Carter Veith will lead things off here in the top of the third. Blake Rabb's still on the hill for Coach Metz. He's up to 52 pitches here. Good stop by Matt Konechny. Count even at a ball and a strike. After that disastrous first inning, Rabb has settled down and got 3 fly ball outs in the second. Ground ball to Konechny at short. He scoops it over to Schaefer at first for the out. Top of the order comes up. Grant Loken, 1 for 1. Single in the first, stolen base, 2 runs scored. He also drew a walk in the first. That called a strike. Arts Body Shop, quality auto body and framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. 2-1 count to Grant Loken. Rab, the windup, and the pitch. Fouled back. 2-2. Eleven runs in the first inning for Eau Claire on 9 hits and 2 walks. Ground ball fouled on the third baseline. Bailey Miller on production. My name is Joe Anderson, bringing you play-by-play this afternoon. Pardon me, this evening. Popped up. It's going to be out of play. Schaefer gives chase, but I think it was up in the stands. Yeah, Bailey's got that camera pointed perfectly. High fly ball, center field. Back goes Sadowska. Back, and he makes the catch. Deep in center field for the second out. Tyler Iverson, 1 for 2. One of the 3 strikeouts for Blake Rabb and Tyler Iverson. Iverson also had a single and a run scored in the first. Rabb starts him out with a strike. Ground ball to third. Robinson gloves it. Over to Schaefer at first. And that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the third, 11-0. Eau Claire, you're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in Central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus, work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Printer, jam.
Tommy Perkins still on the hill for Eau Claire in his third inning of work. Walked 1, struck out none, no hitter so far for the lanky right-hander for Eau Claire. He'll face the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Marshfield and Kane Tofar, Matt Konechny, and Andrew Siraki. Number 18, Kane Tofar hits a base hit. No! Grant Loken, that man might be arrested for stealing hits. He had 2 in the first, back-to-back defensive gems in center field, and starts out with another steal of a hit here in the bottom of the third off of Kane Tofar's bat. Matt Konechny, long fly ball to left field, but Kellen Smith has got the bead on it. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Perkins only his 20th pitch compared to 64 for Blake Rabb. Little soft fly ball. Lauscher makes the catch at third. 3 pitches, 3 outs. That was a quick inning. We head to the top of the 4th. 11-0 Eau Claire. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I'm State Representative John Spiros. I've been on the front lines fighting against the radical, woke agenda which is trying to tear apart our state and our families. Dangerous policies like defunding the police, open borders, and runaway taxes. As a veteran and former police officer, I know how important upholding the rule of law is for our communities. That's why I've stood up against radical ideas and held the line against the free-spending liberals in Madison. In the August 13th primary, I'm asking for your vote to keep a proven conservative working for us in Madison. After all, if you don't vote to protect our liberties, who will?
Vote John Spiros for State Assembly. Paid for by Spiros for Assembly.
Printer, Jam.
Xander Edmondson in the pitch now for Marshfield. Pitching line for Blake Rabb. 3 innings, 9 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 11 runs were scored on his time on the hill. As Xander Edmondson will come in here in the 4th inning to throw for Marshfield, and he will face Sawyer Stein, Leo Lauscher, and Caden Russo.
First baseman Sawyer Stein.
Stein is 2 for 2. Two singles, 2 runs scored, and 3 RBI. That shock of golden hair coming out from underneath the back of his batting helmet. Reminds me of the football player who used to play for Dallas, the Cowboys, Golden Richards. He recently passed away, but he was in the 70s. He was a heck of a wide receiver for Dallas. And Xander Edmondson here in the top of the 4th, throwing for Marshfield. He's got a 3-1 count on Stein. The pitch, high for ball 4. This is Leo Lauscher with a triple and a double and 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored. And he hits a base hit to left. That will advance Stein to second as Lauscher is now at first. Infield fly rule in effect. Nobody out here. Runners at first and second. And Caden Russo, a walk, a strikeout, and a run scored for the DH. Blake Rabb with 64 pitches in 3 innings. Edmondson checks the runners. He comes to the plate inside for a ball. This has been a tough game for Marshfield pitching and a great game for Eau Claire hitting. They have really pounded the hits here. Good stop by Konechny. Edmondson checks the runners. Comes to the plate. Little nubber foul down the third baseline. Stein will go back to second. Lauscher to first. Sports Scene in Marshfield is your official fanwear store for player jerseys, hats, autographed memorabilia, and more. Sports Scene up the stairs from World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. Now they're pitching the turf. Bring your friends or meet new friends at Poor Choices in Marshfield. Come out for Paul and Tom, a live band playing the second Saturday of every month. Why make a bad decision when you could make a poor choice? Follow them on Facebook. And his walk, the bases loaded. 2 walks and a single.
Now up to bat number 6, Trent Cornell.
Trent Cornell, 1 for 2. Bases loaded and nobody out here in the top of the 4th. And he will get an RBI the hard way by being hit by a pitch. Coach Metz will come out and chat a second. Friends, it's time to get back to work. It's time to find a great job with great pay at Nikolai Construction. Find year-round work in carpentry, concrete, and steel that has you home every night. Stop in and see Brad or Rob at Nikolai Construction on 29th Street in Marshfield. Get back to work with Nikolai Construction. And don't forget you can get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Bases loaded, no one out. And Logan Hesselman with a chance to increase the lead even more for Eau Claire. And he hits a foul ball down the third baseline. 1 run in here in the 4th inning on a RBI hit by pitch by Trent Cornell. Vander Edmondson in relief of starter Blake Rabb. And that's going to be an RBI. Could be 2. They're going to send 2 runners in as Lauscher and Russo will score. I'll tell you something. This Eau Claire bunch can hit the ball. Two RBI double for Logan Hesselman brings up Kellen Smith. With a 3-run home run in the first over the left field wall. And Smith, the number 8 hitter in the lineup for Coach Faunus. And he pops the first pitch up in the infield. Schaefer makes the catch for the first out. One down brings up Carter Veith. Seventh batter of the inning for Eau Claire. Runner at second. Logan Hesselman still at second as Cornell trotted in. It's 15-0 here in the fourth inning. Ground ball in the hole at short. And they're going to hold Hesselman up at third. And a base hit by Veith. Top of the order. And Grant Loken. A single, a walk, a fly out, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base for Grant Loken. Another pitch low and in the dirt. Hey, Fleet Farm has everything you need for summer fun on the water. Check out their huge selection of kayaks, water towables, fishing gear, and more. Shop in-store at a store near you or online at fleetfarm.com. Hey, it's summertime at Blues Hair Studio, North Central Avenue in Marshfield. Get your fun summer hairstyle at Blues. Book your appointment with Blues Hair Studio in Marshfield. 1-1 the count, 1 out, runners at the corners. Right up the middle. And he will get an infield single and an RBI. Drive in the 16th run of the inning, of the game.
The shortstop, Tyler Iverson.
And Tyler Iverson is the 9th batter of the inning. He takes ball 1. Fouled off. 9th batter of the inning. Just 1 out. Five runs here in the top of the 4th for Eau Claire. 11 in the first. Fouled away. Strike 2. 25 pitches so far for Vander Edmondson. Edmondson checks the runners, comes to the plate. Base hit the left. And we'll load up the bases.
The first baseman, Sawyer Stein.
Sawyer Stein started things out here with a walk here in the top of the 4th and second at bat in this inning. He's the 10th hitter in the top of the 4th. And he slaps a base hit to left. That's going to score 1. And Eau Claire holding up classy move by Eau Claire. There's no reason why to run it up when you really don't have to. It's 17-0. And a ground ball, fly ball, center field. And a sac fly for Leo Lauscher. A sac fly RBI for Leo Lauscher for the second out of the inning. And that will bring in Grant Loken.
The designated hitter, Caden Russo.
Russo the batter. Iverson at third. Stein at second. Ground out. It's going to be to Robinson over to Schaefer for first, and that will end the inning. Another long inning for Marshfield as they allow Eau Claire to send up 12 batters, and they score 5 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more runs here in the fourth. Head to the bottom of the fourth, it's 18-0, post 53 over post 54. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Mattress? Mall Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on two-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The furniture people for good home furnishings. Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Jamison Kostka has gone to second base for
Leading off for Marshfield, center fielder Jacob Sadowska.
Eau Claire. Jacob Sadowska will lead things off. Tommy Perkins has pitched to Jim. That was his 22nd pitch of the game. Sadowska hits a flare down the left field line. Just foul. Top of the order for Marshfield and Sadowska, Emmett Konieczny, and Chase Robinson. Tommy Perkins has pitched to Jim. He's got a no-hitter going so far. Walked one batter, yet to strike someone out. Little number foul down the first baseline. 1-2 the count. Sadowska 0 for 1. Flew out to Grant Loken. Actually, Grant Loken robbed him of a base hit in the first. Good stop for Carter Veith behind the dish. Eau Claire looking very impressive here in this matchup. They really hammered Marshfield pitching in the first. That pitch called a ball. An SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. And Sadowska draws a walk for Marshfield. And Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Perkins checks the runner at first. He'll go. Pitch is outside. Veith will just eat it. Sadowska at second base. First base runner for Marshfield since the second inning. And Emmett Konieczny with a 2-0 count. And he fouls one back. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Konechny fly ball right field's going to be foul. And don't forget our friends from Nasonville Dairy. They make those fresh cheese curds every day. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield or their store in Curtis, or you can log on to nasonvilledairy.com. Yeah, that one in Curtis right on Highway 29. I've stopped there a few times and picked up some curds there and gone to the store in Marshfield. I've even ordered it online to a friend of mine that lived out in Virginia. Two and two the count. Konechny with a base hit to left. Here comes Sadowska. And Marshfield is on the board here in the fourth. An RBI single for Emmett Konechny, and it's 18-1.
The third baseman, Chase Robinson.
Chase Robinson, 0 for 1. He hits a fly ball to right field. Trent Cornell with the catch for out number 1. One down brings up Nate Richardson.
Second baseman, Nate Richardson.
And fouls it back. Got a lot of viewers watching, so if you get a chance, leave a positive comment on the YouTube comments section, and I'll give you a shout-out on the air. We had a couple people checking in our last game, Marshfield and Onalaska. There goes Konechny. The hit and run is on. Oh, they got a double play, and that'll end the inning. As they had the hit and run on, and that's all it took. Marshfield on the board. It's 18-1 as we head to the top of the fifth. You're watching Legion Baseball and Zaleski Sports.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
Kane Tofar in relief now for Marshfield here in the 5th inning. A couple of defensive changes. Andrew Siraki has moved to third. I'll try to pick up as many as I can before the batters come in. Not sure who's out in right field. But Kane Tofar on the hill for Marshfield. Pitching line for Vander Edmondson, 1 inning, 6 hits, 2 walks, struck out none, allowed 7 runs. Tofar starts out Trent Cornell with a strike. 11 in the first, 7 in the fourth. That curveball a little bit inside. Again, friends, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. I'll give you a shout out over the air. And a big swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 to Cornell. Cornell 1 for 2. And he hits a fly ball, center field. Sadowska makes the catch. That'll bring up
number 3, second baseman, Jamison Costa.
Jamison Casca. His first at bat. And he hits a little flare to center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. With 1 out and 1 on, Kellen Smith. Kellen with the 3-run home run in the first. And flew out the right and flew out the first base. That called a strike at the lower corner. 1-1 the count. Throw to first. It's interesting, the starter for Marshfield, Blake Rabb, threw 64 pitches in 3 innings. And his counterpart, Tommy Perkins, has thrown 35 through 4. Good stop for Konechny. It's one of those games that you take as a learning experience. You move on. Ooh, nice high pitch for a strike. Got some pretty good viewer numbers here. That's cool. Again, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page and say your name on the air. Base hit? No. Out at second. Out at first. Double play to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no runs on 1 hit. Nobody left. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's all Eau Claire. 18-1. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoy.
We lead off the bottom of the fifth for Marshfield with a pinch hitter and Dylan Hagen, and he fouls one back. Hagen behind in the count 0-2. And Hagen hits a fly ball to left. It'll be caught for out number one. With one down, that'll bring up another pinch hitter in number 23, Dalton Hagen. Ground ball to second. Koska over to Stein for out number two. Marshfield down to their last out in the form of Kane Tofar.
Number 18, Kane Tofar.
Tommy Perkins with 42 pitches so far in this matchup. That pitch in the turf. One and two the count to Kane Tofar. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Tofar rips a base hit to left. It'll put Tofar at first and Matt Konechny the batter.
Number 6, Matt Konechny.
High fly ball, playable in center field. And that'll do it as Loken makes the squeeze for the final out of the game. A 5-run affair, 18-1. 46 total pitches for Tommy Perkins as he picks up the win. Friends, stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Yuck.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of Legion Baseball. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. It was all Eau Claire from the outset of this game, as they took an 11-run lead in the first inning and never looked back and cruised to the win 18-1. Quick look at the stats before we send you on your way this evening. Hitting for Marshfield was not much. No offense meant by that, but I'll tell you, Tommy Perkins shut down the bats for the post-54 players. Emmett Konieczny was 1 for 2. So was Kane Tofar. Only run scored for Marshfield was by Jacob Sadowska in the 4th inning, and an RBI single by Emmett Konieczny. On the other hand, we look at the batters for Eau Claire post-53. Grant Loken 1 for 2, a walk, and an RBI. Tyler Iverson was 2 for 4. Sawyer Stein 3 for 3 with 4 RBI. Leo Lauscher was also 3 for 3 for 3 runs and an RBI. Trent Cornell 1 for 2 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. Logan Hesselman 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Kellen Smith only had 1 hit. He was 1 for 4, but that 1 hit was a 3-run home run in the top of the first over the left field wall. He ended up with 3 RBIs. And Carter Veith 1 for 3 with a run scored. The pitching line, first for Marshfield, Blake Rabb will take the loss. 3 innings, 9 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, but 11 runs scored while he was on the hill. Vander Edmondson came in the 4th, pitched an inning. 6 hits, 2 walks, 7 runs. Kane Tofar came in the top of the 5th, pitched an inning, 1 hit, and no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Tommy Perkins went all the way for Eau Claire. Complete game win in 5 innings. Gave up 2 hits, 2 walks, struck out none, and allowed 1 run. Mr. Perkins threw 46 total pitches. Blake Rabb, on the other hand, for Marshfield, threw 64 in his 3 innings of work. So Marshfield takes it on the chin here in the second game of this matchup here on the south field of Wisconsin Rapids. Tomorrow we will bring you more Legion baseball here on Zaleski Sports. I'll be back here for an 11. Is it 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock? I just know it's early. I'm going to have coffee early in the morning, and Bailey's going to sleep in, and I don't blame her. Speaking of which, thank you very much to Bailey Miller for being my excellent producer as always. This is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, final score, Eau Claire post 53-18, Marshfield post 54-1. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening.